Hello and welcome to another midweek analysis video brought to you by Learnity. And as usual, we are going to start from the daily time frame to do our top-down analysis on the major pair. Now, I'm going to be looking at Euro USD and GBP USD in this midweek analysis video. So practically what we have seen in the past week is that we have seen price breaking out of old highs and making new highs, alright, which means that we are on an uptrend on the daily chart of Euro USD. Alright, so practically what we can see is that price is actually retracing back into this old high, which is an old area of resistance, which can now potentially act as what support, and also we can identify a fair value gap over here. Alright, so this is likely our draw on liquidity where price is likely to draw into because it is close to that old high. And if we drop down into a lower time frame on the 4-hour, alright, we can see that the order flow on the 4-hour is actually bearish because market structure is also bearish on the 4-hour. So this is a very strong draw on liquidity that we can look to participate on. And today being Tuesday, we actually saw that price traded into this old low, which is a previous area of support, acted as resistance, dropped price lower. Alright, so if you were actually trading today, it was a good time to go short, especially once price started making lower lows and higher lows. Alright, so practically what we'll be waiting for and looking for into tomorrow's price action is actually waiting for a retracement into this previous area of resistance. If price can get into this area, it is a good area for us to short, targeting this low here. Or we can also utilize the Fibonacci tool by targeting 50% retracement of this area. So if price retraces into 50% of this area, we can actually sell from premium, which is also close to this old low over here, which can potentially act as what resistance for price to continue going lower. So practically what I'll be looking for is to see price retrace and then look for shorts. And as you can see over here, we also have clean equal lows that are here that has not been tapped. So all this low needs to get raided, and then we have that fair value gap on the daily time frame, which is our draw on liquidity. And if we go to GBP USD, we could also go to the daily time frame. But on GBP USD, we can see that GBP USD is actually weaker than Euro USD. Alright, price has broken the highs, making a retracement, and we are currently inside of a bullish fair value gap. Now, because we are looking for lower prices on Euro USD, it is ideal that we also look for lower prices on GBP USD. Alright, so we do not have a daily target we can look forward to on the GBP USD. So what we can actually do is go into the lower time frame and understand market structure and order flow. So we can also see that the market structure and order flow is also bearish on GBP USD, and then we have this big liquidity void, alright, which is also a fair value gap over here where price can actually draw into. So just like Euro USD, we'll be waiting for a retracement into this old area of resistance. You can see this old area here. Old low can potentially act as resistance, plus we have a fair value gap here. Alright, we have that fair value gap and old low, so price would need to see price retrace into this area and then look for a lower time frame market structure shift and continue trading this pair lower, or continue shorting until we reach this point here. So these are my top 2 picks in the foreign exchange market and what I'll be looking out for this week in the foreign exchange market. And remember, if you're going to be trading alongside with this idea, remember to always use appropriate risk management sizes and do not over leverage on your various accounts. And until we meet again, remember to always trade well and trade safe.